Hey guys, I tried to do another live stream test. It didn't work out. I'm trying to use Streamlabs. I got hardwired into my Lappy right to the modem. I run at 100 megs, the fastest internet you can possibly get, and I can't get anything but buffering. Maybe someone could shout out and let me know what the heck I'm doing wrong here. Um, Hang on. But anyways, I want to talk to you tonight about Oregon 3%, and it's interesting. A lot of people think we're like these white supremacist racist people. Um, that we're not, but we take a lot of flack. I take a lot. I'm the Curry County lead. I'm also the Zone 4 Sergeant at Arms. And so I'm out there in social media, even though I don't do anything wrong. We take a lot of crap because of mainstream media. Wicca is a prime example. If you just search 3% in Wicca, Oregon 3% in Wicca, it just tells you some one paragraph bullcrap lies about Harney County, and none of it's even true. And so that's what people have to go on. But we do a lot of good things, and the Chuckle Bar Fire was a good one, and a lot of people came together from all over the state and helped us, and a lot of money came in as well. And I know at least $5,000 cash donations were made to the foundation where I was a board member of, and then more came to me through the 3%, just to pump into fuel for track hose, stuff like that when we were in the cleanup mode after the fire. And, the fire was pretty big. It burnt, I believe, in the end, it burnt 123,000 acres, and it moved fast, and it trapped us, and it was a lot of work. And 3% came from all over the state to help us. Truckloads of supplies, anything you can imagine, they brought. Gloves, shovels, they brought it all. Food, water, and money. But we take a lot of crap for it. What we do here in Curry County, we do a lot of training. We provide classes free of charge to the citizens of the county. Stop the bleed classes, first aid, CPR. We're pretty active in the CERT team, and those kind of trainings. We do weapons trainings, and we do a lot of that as well. We don't do anything bad, but the people here think that we're these white supremacist racist people. I don't know where they get it from or why, because they can never prove we've done anything wrong, and the only thing they can see is the positive things that we do in our community. We're getting ready to go clean up a gun range because fuckers just leave their shit all around, and so we're going to get that cleaned up. Try to provide. We are providing some metal targets. We're making those, and so those are going to be left there, so people are going to have metal targets to shoot at. Won't have to leave their trash around, throw pop bottles out, throw cardboard boxes out, shoot them up, and leave them. And so that's what we're in the process of doing now. That's just something else we do. There's two ranges we're going to work on. One's a pistol range, and one's a long range range. If you want to reach out there to 1,000 yards, that can happen as well, no problem. But we still take a lot of shit here, man. It's kind of funny. There's this group here that comes after me, particularly, and the 3%ers as well. But they claim we want to assassinate John McCain. And I've asked them twice now, how do they expect us to do this? Do you guys want us to dig him up and flog him like a dead horse? They don't even realize the man's been dead for 3 years now? I guess 3 years. I think that's what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just trying to guess here the best I can, but it's that's the kind of stuff we do. Um, we go out and we do support our Second Amendment. We will go to the Capitol, and we were just up there the other day. Actually, 2 days in a row, I think we were up there. Not just 3%, but citizens as well, and advocating for what we think is right. Our governor is a is a piece of crap. Um, that's just plain and simple. And she has some pretty Drakean gun laws coming down the pipe that she's trying to support as well. But we're not going to go for those. If we can, we're trying to make a voice be heard. We also have some flooding going on in the state right now. A levee broke over in the eastern Oregon side, and homes are really flooding up to the rooftops. And Oregon, guess what? Oregon 3% is on it. We're already moving gear, and we're moving supplies, we're moving cash, and to help these folks up in these areas, these citizens that need help, just like when they came to help me on the Chuckle Bar fire. And so this is the stuff we do. There's a lot of stuff in motion right now, just helping these fine folks up there that are flooded out. And personally, I'll be making a trip this Saturday. Be taking the truck, towing my trailer, taking supplies, and taking some monetary donations as well, to make sure they get exactly what they need: gas, propane, whatever it may be. They really need the cash for their immediate needs. And so we're going to make that happen. It'll be an all-day trip for me. At least I can meet somewhere halfway to drop off my supplies, and so that'll turn it into only a 1-day trip instead of a 2-day trip. I'm way down here in the corner of Oregon, just barely off the California border, and so anything is a long distance for me. But we just do these things. We don't expect anything in return. We give when we can, and we accept when it's needed. And that's how we operate. Great group of people. Curry County, I couldn't ask for better friends than my 3% family. We're small, we're tight knit, and we get shit done when we need to get it done. And we make our voices heard when they need to be heard. I'm still working on the Second Amendment sanctuary ordinance here. We'll see how it goes. We're not done with that either, and that's something that we believe in. Our Second Amendment rights shall not be infringed upon, and what's coming down the pike, as you can see on my last video, is not good. So that's kind of the things we do. We just help out our brothers and sisters and the citizens in our community. If something's going down in the community and there's a disaster, we're there to give and to help and to do whatever we can. And let me tell you, Oregon 3% will come together. I got another video way down in my random folder there on the Chuckle Bar fire, and it's a collaboration of several small clips and videos that a person put together. That videoed them for me, and I just put them all together in one video. It's not the greatest video, but that kind of shows what happened, and it'll show you the 3% that came all around the state of Oregon, and we'll do it anywhere. And so right now, out there in Umatilla County, and the other two, I can't remember off the top of my head, up there in eastern Oregon, that are flooding. The rest of the state's coming to help, and they know it, and they already have been there. The people that are closer than I am have already made drop-offs, and we'll just keep helping. The water doesn't seem to be receding, and it sounds like it might even get worse with the weather conditions from what I saw on the news, if you can believe the news. But that's just kind of what we do. take a lot of shit. Um, but no one can ever prove we do anything bad. Not in Oregon and not in Curry County, man. We don't break one single law. We try to work with law enforcement. We try to obey every law. If we don't know it, we figure it out. Um, I don't know. It's hard being part of the 3%, and you just got to keep standing for what you believe in. Um, I believe in fairness to everybody, and no matter who you are, our Constitution's our Constitution, and that's what I believe in, and that's what I took an oath for that was unexpiring. Because when I got out of the Marine Corps, they didn't say you no longer have your oath to the Constitution. They didn't strip me of that, and so I still carry that, and I have. All this time, 35, 40 years, I don't know, whenever the hell I got out. It's been a while. I just turned 57. I joined when I was 18, but so whatever that is, I got out, I think, when I was 22. But, stand up. I know there's a lot of other states that have 3% involved in their patriot movements. They're not the same as Oregon. And there's other patriot groups that are violent. We're not associated with those. We're really different. The thing about Oregon, we don't have state leadership, and so the leadership falls down to the county level and the zone level. And so I am the county lead here, and I have a vice lead. She's a great person. We don't do anything without collaborating on it. And the zone is 5 counties, and it's a decent zone, and we communicate and we work with each other. If one of the other counties need help, like drawing signatures or something like that, we'll go. Hell, I've drove all the way across the state just to sit in a booth for 4 hours and draw signatures in that county that I don't even belong to. But that's kind of the stuff we do, and it takes all of us. If we just sit down and do nothing, and then nothing gets done. But when we do, and when we come together, every little bit helps, man. And I always think back about the Chetco Bar Fire and how that went, and how the supplies came, and fuel for track hose, and it was amazing group of people, and they want nothing in return. We never want anything in return. We only give, and we never ask, and we only ask amongst our members. Do we want to raise funds for these people that are getting flooded out? Yes, we do, and that's something we're working on right now, like I said. And I have the trip plan. It's going to be all day trip. I don't know, 300 plus miles, maybe 400 miles round trip, and it's going to be all day. Going to be hauling the load, but that's what we do, and we don't ever ask for anything in return. But read the shit we get. The shit they talk about us. This, especially me. I don't expect you guys to go try to search me out here in Brookings, Oregon, because I know a lot of people that do watch these are from all over the states. But front page, and it gets old, and you preach, and you beg and you ask, show me what we've done wrong, show me what laws we've broken, and Solar Yakker's going through the same shit in Florida right now, so he knows what I'm talking about. It'll drag you down, He's not 3% or anything. He's just just a fellow patriot, that believes in his Second Amendment rights. But he takes the same kind of shit as I do. He takes worse than I do. I really feel sorry for the man. He's been proned out, yada, standing up for, his rights. But that's what we do. I don't know. It just kind of wears on me sometimes. You know, trying to fight for our basic rights. You know, and being attacked for it. You know, in the newspaper. You know, all over the local Facebook groups. And they just make up lies about me. You know, and I'm really thankful that I met a lot of good people here that know who I am and they know what I do. And they know I don't do no fucking witchcraft fuckery. And I only help people. I even feed the homeless. I do big barbecues for them. As 3%. And I have local restaurants and stuff that help supply my food to do these things. So I do got good backing, and so I try to remember those people and not dwell on the ones that are against me for doing right and not doing wrong. And you kind of get used to people calling the cops on you for not breaking the law. And you just kind of deal with it. But it is depressing at times. You know, you guys got any questions about what 3% is all about, especially in my county? Just hit me up. My email's in my channel. You can just put it in a comment as well. I will reply. I do see all my comments. Um, you know, I'll be more than happy to tell you what we're about. You know, really, that's all I really got, man. 3%. Peace. Double peace.